Live and spooky. Tangobaldy is live and spooky. I wish I could use the rear camera on this. Let me just give this a bit of a clean just to make sure that you're getting the best view. There you go. I've not brought my dongle with me. Well, you know, the sticky thing. I haven't brought that with me. Shall I take my hoodie off so you can see my baldy head? Hi, Luke. It is 3:12 a.m. where I live, and I decided to go for a little walk down one of the really busy roads. And at 3 a.m. it's rather quiet. So I'm going to go. I've already walked most of the way. I thought I'll just pop in and say hello, just in case anyone wants to have a chat. And obviously Luke's quite happy to have a quick chat, and I appreciate that. You see, it's very sodium lit, yellow lights, and only the very occasional bright lorry that's going to go past. Not a lot's going to be happening, but we're going to go, where's my finger, over that footbridge. Oh, the excitement! How can you contain yourselves? Oh. I actually saw a police car, which is very rare. I suppose at this time of night, there's not really much call for police around this town. I went to buy. What I did is I'm trying to get my blood pressure down because I'm sleeping a lot as well. It took a week to get the medication sorted out from the doctors, but that's been sorted now, so I'm on my new medication. But I don't want to be on medication, so I'd rather be out. Is that AM in the morning, 10:13? But I'd rather be out walking, exercising, getting skinny, getting fit, because every single day walking around, depression, and it doesn't seem to be. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, nah, gyms, I don't like it. I've got Asperger's, mate. It does my head in, and it's so boring. I've tried it many times during my life, and it really is just boring. The only thing I would probably like is group exercise, you know, like boot camp. But I'm not paying to take the pain. I can do that myself, and that's what I've been doing earlier. Because you can't exercise when I was fat, because that's not good exercise anyway. So what I've been doing is I've been losing weight over the past year or so, and exercising. And now I'm down to a certain weight. What I do is I do 30 seconds of high speed running, which sounds like thunder, and then I just take a 15-20 second break and then do a bit more running. That's what I've been doing tonight. Thank you for that like. Whoa! Who did that? Come on, put your hand up in chat if you did that like. So, unfortunately, I didn't bring any balloons with me, except my balloon head. So yeah, this is the bridge we're going to walk over. 2 likes. Amazing. So yeah, if you've been wondering why there's not that many videos going up, because I was doing one every single day, weren't I? But yeah, it's just depression. And I think the main issue is I spent quite a lot of time last year and this year getting ready to... I do running, yeah, I know, it's funny, isn't it? You want to hear me run up this bridge? Listen to this. See, that's thunder, mate. Anyone who's living in Beeston, Sandy, will hear that. So let's put the camera over here so you can see the bridge. God, so exciting. So anyway, yeah, I was doing, people know this, going out and doing things, and then obviously with this thing that's happening, we're getting, well, nearly fucking fell down the bridge, mate. It's quite a steep bridge. It all got shut down. And everything where I live is shut down. There's no library. The cafes are only open a few days a week and they're shutting early. And then other parts of the country, they're just going back into lockdown again. These metal things here, they're for pushing your bike down. That's what I think. Put your bike at an angle. But most people just ride down the steps. Do you know what I love about people like Colby and the other people that waste their life making Google accounts is I feel really sad for you. But I'm glad you're here because you're my troll. You belong to me. And at this time of night, I've got a lot of patience for you. And I think you just need a hug. That's what it is. You haven't been hugged enough in your life. Well, other than that, you've got like proper mental problems and you're like got an IQ of like a spider or something. Either way, it doesn't matter, does it? You're here and you're watching me walk down the A1 in Sandy, talking to myself. And I appreciate you being here. Let's see what wonders Colby has had to say. Please fall down the bridge. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't be locked down. You should be locked up. Come on, throw the camera off the bridge. Well, that is the dumbest comment you made, Colby, because if I throw the camera off the bridge, you're not going to be able to watch any more of this rubbish, are you? And thank you, Luke. So have you got anything else, Kobe, to say? I'm surprised that didn't get done by the speed camera. But I guess 50 mile an hour is quite fast. But the retirement village in this country, you can't retire, mate. You just die. They keep upping the age. It's going to get a bit darker because there's a missing light. So come on, my trolly friend. Is that all you've got? I want to hear some real insults, ones that make me laugh. You know, you're on the level of, oh my God, you're an 8-year-old or you're an old man. You know, I want to hear something interesting. Something that makes me feel, wow, he puts a bit of effort into that. I might even pin your comment. Imagine being 48 years and going to college. Now I can argue about that one because Colby, you've obviously stopped learning. You gave up, whatever age you are. I mean, what are you now? Like, I reckon about 14 or 15. That's what I reckon your age is. But you've given up learning. There is no age that you stop going to college or ever learning. And I can't imagine going to college at 48 because, oh my God, I'm so much older than that. So when you get to 48, Colby, what are you going to be doing with your life? Are you still going to be on YouTube comments? Trying to make people's days miserable like yours? Or you got something good to say? I mean, last night, God knows where those kids got it from, but 6 kids outside our house, not just our house, other people's houses and in the town, they were throwing eggs and bags of flour, and they must have stolen the eggs from a shop called Guns Bakeries in Sandy, right? Hang on, I'll get back to you. Right, in Guns Bakery, because they stunk like, ugh, they were so disgusting. And do you know what I hope? they got to remember they were doing criminal damage. They were lucky they didn't throw it on any cars. But yeah, eggs, it's a criminal offence to throw eggs in this country because it can cause serious damage. We hope that one of those eggs cracked in one of their pockets, because man, that sting. I mean, we had 6 eggs, and be fair, they were pretty good shots. They got one right up near the top of the house, a couple on the wall and a couple on the window, but one missed and went down the side of the house. And we know who they are because we know Sandy just as well as them. And we went out, quite a few of us, and we managed to follow them. We didn't get pictures this time, but we don't want to scare them, because if it's just a one-off and they're being dicks, that's up, you know, that's fine. But if it carries on, we will actually get them prosecuted for it, because we like that. We like getting people. Or we might just, let's have a look what Colby's got to say. I am going to be famous because I am going to be the first person to land on the sun. Do you know the temperature of the sun, Colby? I mean, you're going to have to be like Elon Musk for a start. Oh, I don't like walking down that way. That's dark as anything that way. But if I go down there, it's safer to walk. Oh, let's not do safety. Let's just walk in the grass and the dirt. We need the lights. You can't stream in the darkness. I would like to see you. Send me a link at tangobaldy@gmail.com where you show your bank account balance that shows a few £billion or £1,000,000, so you can afford to get your own rocket. Wow, your own flight to the sun. I'd like to see that. You got to do that. I'm a rocket man. Da, 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 da. I want to hear you going out with like a good song. What would your song be? Come on, hurry up, Colby, because I can't keep giving the trolls all this attention. NASA, nice. I hate to say it, mate. Flipping cars, man, they're fast. I hate to say it, but NASA's a bit of a dead-end job at the moment. I mean, they're farming out most of their jobs to private companies. So you'd be much better off trying to get a job working for the private company. Now that is funny. That actually does make me laugh. You're going to fly to the sun when it's dark at night time. You know what? That'd be ideal, because look, it's not out now. Where's it gone? Hello, other people that have joined the stream. Put some comments in. Break wind. I ain't had no Brussels sprouts, mate. I can show you how fast the cars are going. Look. There you go. That's supposed to be doing 50 miles an hour. And the roundabout's up there. That was not 50. Come on, give me a like. One more like. I'd like 3 likes. That would be fantastic. Let's see if we can get you a view of the river. Kobe, how old are you? Seriously, don't pretend. There you go, there's the river. You can actually just about see it. Yeah, look, here comes another one. Right, can you see it? You ready? They won't spot me. Here they go, ready? Oh, well, they didn't come down here. They took a little side road. Here comes one. Right, you ready? That was quite sensible. 7 people watching Baldy. Hello. A cup of coffee. You see that? A cup of... Well, that looks like that's in mirror writing. But I am going to get a cup of coffee. What time are we at to? 3:27 a.m. Nice. Because it's 3:20 a.m. in the morning, I'm not kicking out the trolls. I'm going to let them embarrass themselves, because I think it's amazing that someone would hate Tangobaldy Show so much that as soon as I go live, they're straight in there going, whoa, it's that shitty show again. We got to get in there and troll him. But the problem is they're so crap at it. It's unbelievable. Can we get some decent trolls in there? Some really, really bad ones, so that I can fight back at you and destroy you. Come on. All we got is a 4-year-old at the moment with chubby little fingers smashing out words on the keyboard. And they kind of said something funny. Yeah, it's friendly. As your parents never told you to shut the up because you're such a knobhead? Because I know if you were my child, I would swear at you. And that's family friendly. And if you live where I live, hang on, there's a big fat arse lorry coming. I'm going to make sure I'm out of the way. I think you'll find that swearing there's no bad expletives in this word. There's no F words or C words or anything like that here. And I'll more likely edit my title anyway at the end, because the family friendly part is only there because I forgot to delete it before I typed it up. I mean, it is 12:58 p.m. So you're not in the USA, because the USA is about, well, it depends where in the USA you are, but you're about 5 hours out. So whereabouts would you be located? What country? Ah, Australia, yeah, because going down just to the right a little bit on the map. Yeah, if you like. Was you dumped in Antarctica by your loving parents then? This is not a safe area to be. There was no traffic and now we got lorries everywhere. There's another one coming, look. Can you see it down there? Look, up there. See, I have to time my road crossing. Gonna run down the road now. There we go. So we're safe again. This building here used to be a hotel. It used to be on stilts as well. I don't remember when it got took off stilts. Maybe there's another part of the building that's on silt. Your mum is a polar bear. Does she eat mints, like Fox's Glacier mints? Colby's always being silly. They probably created another account after being banned on their other account. But you know me, usually I'm quite brutal. And I'll just block people straight away who are silly, but I don't really care tonight. Yeah, I wonder, maybe I need to... I think part of this building over here used to be on stilts because it's right next to the river and it used to flood. But looking at that now, hey Brad, you alright? Oh, Brad is one of my mates. I haven't met him in real life yet, but I've known him quite a long time. I am going to get myself a cup of coffee because I've got stupidly high blood pressure, which I'm getting medication for. And you know me, I have flipping awful mental health problems with depression. I go out, so that's what I'm doing. I just went out for a walk and I'm at the local garage. But I walked the really long way. See, Colby, I actually feel really sad for you because when you throw all this negativity out, it's actually damaging your brain. Okay, I used to walk around moaning about everything, going, oh, it's raining, oh, I'm tired, oh, I've got to go to work. And you know what? It messes your head up. And when you get older, you get so down and depressed. So what you have to do is think, wow, feel that rain on my baldy head. It feels great. Wow, look, the SAS have been here. I don't smile, my face would break. Look, ready? So I'm going to walk across the car forecourt. I'm not sure if you can get in the garage at night time. Might even get disconnected. I don't know whether they have the doors open at night time. Oh, they are open. Never used to be in the old days. Hello. I've got an exempt, but I haven't brought my lanyard, mate. Alright. How much are coffees in here?
Regular 210, large 235.
I'll get a large, thank you. Is that a large?
Yeah, they're large.
Right, I'm putting my phone down. Oh. Do we get a mocha? Oh, a mocha. Mocha coffee. It's a coffee with hot chocolate made with stream milk and finished with froth. A large. Continue. Make my drink. I'll leave it there and pay at the counter, yeah? Oh, somebody there. It's when you go, oh my God, where's my money after you've put the vending the money. There you go. I've got a coffee, mate, large. I think it's £2.30 something. Or where does it go? There, yeah. 20s coming out this time of night. I'm just going proper bat crazy, mate, with all this COVID stuff. My whole life's just messed up. Like, I was going to college, I was starting to do voluntary work. Now it's like there's nothing to do anymore. Like there's nowhere to go, and I'm like, oh, I'll just start walking in the middle of the night. So, see you later. That coffee looks gorgeous. Should we get a lid for it or add to the plastic waste? Is it alright if I sit on the wall out there? Yeah, saves me getting all...
Right, you must be the most politest person we've had in here tonight.
Is that alright, yeah?
Yeah.
People are just so rude, aren't they? It's, yeah. Oh, I'm just going to sit out there on the edge, so... Alright. So, I have a cup of lovely coffee. And that man was very impressed with my manners. So it doesn't take much to be nice to people so that they enjoy their evening or their night shift. And if I sit out here, it saves me having to get the plastic lid. You know what, Brad, that was actually not too bad a price for a cup of coffee that big for £2.36. That's quite a bargain, isn't it? A mocha as well. Oh, and it's just right. This video is not sponsored or paid for by Costa. That was really worth getting up for in the middle of the night. If I put my phone there, you can see me. How about I do virtual balloons? Can you imagine that? A virtual balloon. You ready? Like, get one out of my pocket. Look. Let's get one out of my pocket. Stretch it. And then we will put it in our mouth. Oh dear. Bit whistly, that one. That is just a small 9-inch balloon. Should we pop it? Oh, we'll tie it up first. There you go. What colour do you think it is? I think this is a blue balloon, because you all love blue balloons. And can you hear me okay still? Because I know it might be a bit windy. I'm just going to let this one go. You ready? It's floated off into the sky. It's not here anymore. How about if I turn this? I'm trying to do this so that you can see. I've got that's a pretty good camera. Oh, this is so tasty. Who wants to see the massive Costa cup? Over here, we have got, as Brad said, if he's still here, cost a lot. We want to see cost a lot. So this is for the proper coffee freaks. So here's my coffee, and here is the coffee that you would want. Look at the size of that. Wouldn't you love that in your house as a dustbin? And then you've got up above you the logo. So I'm gonna go and sit back on the wall. So anyway, guys and girls and lovely people and trolls, get mashing on that. Oh, there's a light right behind me. I'll have to sit that way. I want to hear what you've been up to. So I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit and watch the chat screen. I think, well, like how my little lump, this lump, right, one day I'll tell you how that appeared. I think it's when I went swimming. I went swimming at an Olympic swimming pool, and I swam down as deep as I could and come up as quick as I could, and this bit just went pop and cracked. Made a really weird sound, and that hurt. So I don't know why. I think it's just like a bone, a little lump, but it looks pretty massive in the dark like this, doesn't it? It's like I've got a freaking unicorn here. I am a unicorn. So this is one of my things I like doing, playing Pokemon. So if you're here and you're a Pokemon fan, and it's raining. Oh, it's fell over. I know it's raining now. Let me just bring up my friends thing. So if you look there, it's in mirror writing and it's very fuzzy. That's a terrible camera. Shall we see? Nope. I don't know what's going on. Where's for that? That is a mirror image of my QR code. So you could screenshot that and then flip it and then scan it and add me on Pokemon Go. That's Tangobaldy's account. I've got one on this other phone, but it's not so easy to show you that one. Yes, lovely, lovely coffee. This is not going to help me sleep. So when I get home, look at that, no Pokestops. That's how deserted this place is. No Pokestops at all. But yeah, on the way back, I'm going to go through, there's a park down the road. I'm going to get a couple of stops there. So I'm going to start walking now. You know how tempting it was to go in there and get a massive bag of crisps. Oh, I love crisps. Yeah, big bag of crisp. Well, it looks like a lot of people sit here, get all like beer bottles and rubbish and stuff down the path. So I'll have to be careful now. I'm going to be crossing a busy bit of road. It's not such it is busy. The cars at this time of night will drive very quickly around the corner. So I haven't had anybody in chat for a while. Oh, have I not been reading it? Oh, for goodness sake, I thought nobody was talking to me. So I really do apologise. So Kobe's doing their usual. Kenworth guy goes blow off. Wow. Yeah, $5.35 for a coffee. Yeah, James, sorry, I hope you're still here. But yeah, if you went into a cafe or whatever they're called, baristas or whatever, it would cost you about that much in UK money as well. Yeah, I don't if you're buffering, I have no idea. I think it could be because when I was in the shop or near that shop, the mobile phone signals around here, we've got a lot of transmitters, but they seem to have dropped the power down. So anyway, I'm going to show you another camera. It probably, do you know, it might actually be 2, 3, 4 roads to get into our town. And this one here records your number plate, because this is the main one that people use to come into the town. And it's I I like it as a spy cam. I'm not sure if you're actually going to see it. No, it's infrared. So if we get the no cold calling, yeah, you can't see it, but it's there, that camera there. We do have a few others that are like hidden. I think there's one, a tiny one. I'll try and point to it. I can't point. It's really difficult to point. So there we go, I got it now. There's a tiny little camera there that most people don't notice. I mean, it is really tiny. And we've got quite a lot of covert cameras like that where they're actually in public, but they're so small that generally you wouldn't even see them when you go past them. And obviously the houses down the streets now, loads of them have those flipping bell ring cameras. So this is a nice car. Can anyone see that in the dark? That's a Herald. So I think a Herald Triumph. I'm not really sure of the name. That's beautiful. This is my first ever Cost a Lot coffee mocha, and caffeine and brain food wise, I would say yes, it's good, right? But flavour, I don't know, I'm not really that keen on the flavour of it. These houses are quite nice. I wouldn't 40-50 pound a week just to live here, so that'd be about $60. That's just to pay the council tax. You've got your rent, not your rent, your mortgage, your insurance, your repairs and everything. You've got to be quite wealthy to live here. But I can never understand why people would want to live in these houses, because they're so old and the maintenance is so high. I suppose laziness, if you're like traveling to London, you just literally just got drive and you're out on the A1 and you're in London within less than an hour in your car. Got to manually check me messages. That is a nice car, isn't it? This always looks like a holiday home to me. It's got like blinds and stuff that come out. It's got a wishing well in the front garden as well. Probably can't see that in the dark. This front facing camera's having trouble. There's an emergency services ambulance for Brad. Car, yeah, that I would like a car like that, but oh, sorry, it's going so dark. There's not many lights down this street. But the problem with it is they're so unreliable. It'd have to be like a backup car. But are you like me, where you like the older cars where you could just open the bonnet? I don't know if that's what you call it where you live. The engine bay, where the engine is, and you can see the engine instead of a big pile of plastic. If I go out of dark again, I'm going to have to bring a small light with me. That coffee got... Oh dear. Yeah, light down. I'm sorry it's so dark. I had a Ford Capri I'm going to cross over. Might be a bit brighter. Yeah. And oh, that was gorgeous, that. But yeah, the older cars back in the late 80s, you could literally just undo a few bolts, take off the alternator and a few bits and pieces, rip the engine out and put a new one in with a couple of mates. You know, it was quite easy to do. But now, you do anything with your car, I mean, you've got to have a computer with it. I mean, to be fair, new cars are better than old cars. I'm going to be nostalgic about them and think how lovely they are, but they usually were like cold, or the window wipers wouldn't work, or they'd be a bit wobbly when you went down the road, and they just rusted away completely. Whereas new cars, I mean, they do look boring. They've got no style to them unless you spend maybe 100 grand on a special car. But they're not rust buckets anymore. And blimey, I mean, I haven't driven a car for 16 years. I mean, I've had a couple of goes in them, but I drove one of my friend's car, a Safira, Vauxhall Safira. And I smashed my head on the windscreen touching the brakes, man. Like, I'm used to old cars, like flying down the country lanes at 50, 60 mile an hour and hitting the brakes and nothing happening. And having to pump the brake pedal to get yourself to stop, you know? And then I'm in my mate's garden when they lived in Sandy. I'm like stomping on the brake. I'm like, bang, smack me head on the windscreen. And it's not even a brake pedal. It was a switch, you know, like it's got 3 little switches in it. So you have like soft, medium and emergency stop. And automatic gearboxes, wow, man, they are amazing now. There's none of this, like in old cars, you're like 3 gears in your auto box and you pull away and it'd be like, and you'd like think you're like in a VR game or something, because you'd be sick while it was changing up and down the gears. Cool, you got me chit-chatting about that, ain't you? I put the troll to bed, put them in timeout. They went in the naughty corner, that's why we haven't seen them for a while. Well, it's going to be dark for about another 15-20 seconds. I think I should get an award for being able to talk for 45 minutes and keeping you lot entertained. And I really, 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 really appreciate you guys typing, because I do enjoy it. So who's got some good old questions for old Baldy that don't refer to me farting or jumping off a bridge or falling down the stairs? Something that'll challenge me a little bit, because I'm quite the debater. I mean, I can throw something in there. Who uses VR headsets, for example? Because I'm thinking, if you're on my Facebook page, you'll see that I've done a few test streams on that, and I'm going to be trying my hardest to create, instead of streaming like this or in my house, I'm going to try and do Alt Space VR, if anyone's heard that, so that you can come in there and like interact and chat with me, and then you can get like the hand movements, and it can be like my own room, like an old, it's a space, isn't it? So I can have places that you can come and see videos. I can like have streams of the YouTube. I could actually streaming myself. How's that? So I could stream to Facebook in Alt Space and then stream that to YouTube. No, and then live stream me on YouTube, streaming my face. See, look how complicated things are. This is what happens to me. I just go down this tunnel of destruction and total blah, blah, blah. Oh, now why is my spam thing not? Just give me a sec, yeah. I had to do something. There we go, that's it. I have, yeah, usually I've got moderators on, and it's not showing. Yeah, well, the last one I did was I streamed on Facebook, and I was just in a VR church because there was about 50 people in it. And then I did another one as well a few days ago, but they really literally were just for testing to see what it looked like. Kobe, I'm bored of you now, so you best behave yourself, because you won't be putting time out. You'll just be banned from the channel on that account, and you won't know you're banned, because you'll just do like all the other trolls. You'll be typing away. No one will say anything because they can't actually see what you're typing. So just behave yourself. You know, I don't mind whatever you say, as long as it's not disrupting everyone else by spamming the channel. My favourite balloon, I have to say, my favourite balloon would be that giant black 36-inch balloon that I blew up. I watch my own videos sometimes, and that is just one of the, you can see like that real boyish laugh coming out of me, and how silly and stupid it was to do that video. Not stupid, but you know, like just funny. Right. The problem is, James, with 60-inch balloons, and if you understand the maths of blowing up a balloon, how much air, when you blow up a balloon that's a certain size, every inch you add to it is like a massive amount of extra air. So, you know, stop messing around. On a small balloon, you'd have that much air, but you add an extra, so you go from a 9 to a 12-inch, you got that much, and then a 36 goes up there, and then a 60 is like way up, massive. It's just absolute huge increase in puffing. Because I remember when I blew up that black balloon, I was like, oh my god, how much air is this going to take before it pops? And it was a massive amount, and I didn't think I was ever going to start. Didn't I jump on that one in the end as well? So yeah, a 60-inch. I think what it is, I'm trying to get my 100,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get some people to help me with the channel, because I am struggling a bit with, like, you know, like with my mental health. I'm not trying to get sympathy for that, because I've had it all my life. But I'm just trying to get people to perhaps start doing some merchandise, getting thumbnails for the videos done, and I need somebody to, oh, this is a nice place to stand. I need somebody to be in the videos with me as well, you know, maybe not always with me, but when I go out in public, to have someone look after my camera equipment. But it needs to be someone who's really interested in doing it, because obviously they're not going to get a huge amount of money from it. But likewise, you know, if I can find a good character to join in the video, you know, like the video where I've got like the purple hat and the orange and purple hat and the lippy on and stuff. You know, we kind of need something like that, so that you've got me in the video and then the slightly crazier person or the silly, so you can bounce things off. In comedy, a duo usually always works out better than a single person, and it is actually really difficult. That's why I haven't been making a lot of content, because I just don't know what to do. I mean, I know what to do, but I can't do it on my own. You know, I can talk a lot though. So let's have a look. Yeah, look. Sorry about this, but he's not showing any of the text unless I'm right, we're back again. William, the reason I started making balloon content is because initially I just wanted to make money on YouTube, and these balloons were the only things that people were actually watching. You know, I've tried it. I've got a Tangobaldy Uncut channel, and no one watches any of the stuff. Or I do, and I've got other channels that I manage as well, and you just can't get the viewers. People, there's so much. You know how YouTube works, right? You watch a video and they go, oh, you watched that video, do you want to watch another one like it and another one like it? They don't promote new content, and if you're not monetized, you don't get promoted. So if I release a video, for example, I did one maybe last week or the week before, and it wasn't monetized. I think it was the pink flamingo one. I switched the monetization off. It just didn't get promoted, and it's got like 2,000 views, and you think, well, what is the point? And all my old rubbish videos are just promoted, and that's not really what I want. I want them to come and look at my new stuff. So anyway, that's why I did it. My favourite balloon is the Nathan Heather balloon. They come from a shop called Aston United Balloons. Right, Kobe, send me a link and I will get some from there. Tangobaldy@gmail.com, or put a link in the chat when this stream's finished. Right, the Kenworth guy. Oh my gosh, you have been going on about Kenny Veach for about 40 minutes. No, we don't know who Kenny Veach is. A bounce house inflator. Oh, I don't know about that. Send me a link to that one. Or an air compressor. I've got 2 electric balloon pumps. I've got one that blows up 8 or 16 balloons at once. You've probably seen that. I might do that one tomorrow, actually, or today. That's a really easy video. Yeah, I've used a motorbike. I don't even know if that video is still on YouTube, but I used a motorbike to blow up a balloon. That was quite funny. That's really sweet of you, James. I'd love you to come and help me out if you lived here as well. Kenworth guy, have you heard of Kenny Veach? No. The shop is only in Tasmania. Ah. Is this a joke, the Kenworth guy? Have you been waiting all this time to get a joke? What on there? Right, let's start walking. Look at my town. Isn't it beautiful at night? It's lovely out here, isn't it? I just shame it's fuzzy. Stop being fuzzy. So we're going to start walking back now. I think it's absolutely amazing that I can be chatting to somebody in Australia. When I was a young man, many years ago, you had a 1 minute call to Australia and you'd be looking at £4 to £5. Like in the 1980s, it was a ridiculous amount of money. Now you can just do it for free. Well, not for free, but free-ish. Is that the word? So what I'll do is I'll walk up this road and I'll walk to the pedestrian crossing with the... Oh, this is from last night. Remember earlier the people that... Wait. There. I was talking about people throwing eggs and flour. That was from last night, the flour in one part. And then we've got... You can't really see it, but like all smashed up eggs on the floor. But not a lot. Right, I'm going to check the chat again. Kenny Veach mystery is real. I will Google it later. I just hope it's not something that's going to make me cry. I watch on YouTube... Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it. There's an Irishman that talks about true crime stories and strange things. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. I'm not gonna check it up. Remind me next time and I'll tell you. And he is really good. I like listening to him, because he tells a proper story, not like a lot of these American shows which just say the same thing over and over again about 30 times. Oh, so we're gonna have to be a bit quiet because I'm in a residential area and I've got a proper loud mouth, and I don't want to wake everybody up down the street. So yeah, as you can see, it's actually really quite dark. There is lights here, but there's none along the pavement here. So if I walk on this side of the road, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lamps. We've got white ones and the sodium lamps. So here's a white one. Makes me look kind of ghostly. Should I put my hoodie on? You get like no head. I'll have no head then, look. Right, I've got to keep scrolling. Have you thought of doing any toy destruction? The problem is anything that's toy related, they'll just get it demonetized. Anything stomping, whatever, you have to be so careful what you write in your YouTube titles. So I got a strike on my account quite a few years ago just for stamping on balloons in my socks, and they call it a fetish. And if you start destroying kids' toys, you might end up having to put it on a adult rated thing. And I've got a lot of kids who actually do watch my channel, and I do tell the parents, like the ones that contact me by email, because I get that, especially when I said I was going to stop doing my channel last year. They said that their children really like watching the videos. So I don't think, and that's why I've thrown away Macapac or whatever his name is, because I don't want to be, you know, some kids be watching the video and then crying because I've just destroyed one of their favourite toys. And also a toy, when you get like really popular, because apparently I'm quite famous. When you're famous, you don't feel like it, except where I live, obviously, because I can't ever go out anywhere without people shouting at me. And you'll get a company. So if you put a product on, I don't know, like a Teletubby or something, or some famous thing like a Marvel thing, and you smash it to bits and you're making money out of your video, the company, when you start becoming popular and earning lots of money, can ask you for royalties. So you do have to be careful. There we go. You may cross the road. We do not jaywalk. I get my kids moan at me for pressing that. They go, "Dad, there's no cars going." I go, "But one day you won't press that button and you'll walk out in front of the car without realising." Like in one of my live streams in Huntingdon, do you remember that? I nearly got killed walking out in the front of a car because I thought I was on a two-way road and it was actually a one-way dual carriage road with an island in the middle. Right, guys, I'm actually going to have to go, because this is the last street light for ages. And I'm just going to check the chat. Snake Bitmg. Right. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye now. I really appreciate you guys chatting. And Kobe, well done, man. For 4 years old, you actually achieved... There you go, look, I'm getting the light in my face. You achieved a thumbs up from Tangobaldy. See you later, people. Don't forget to leave some comments, yeah, about links to stuff. Oh, they might not be. Just put them in the live chat anyway, and I'll have a go through them. But if you've got any links, or you just want to email me at tangobaldy@gmail.com, get on with it, and add me on Facebook as well. Say hello to me, because I've got about 700 people on my Facebook account, and I wouldn't know who you are unless you tell me that you've watched my live stream. Yeah, I'm going to be all right, mate. I'm not one of these people just going to sit there, you know, like these YouTubers. Oh, my life's so bad. Ooh. I'm just going to get on with it, because that's the brain in my head is what I've been given, and that's what I've got to work with. And I'm going to keep on enjoying my life as best I can.